Hello, guys. You're welcome to today's broadcast, and I'm here to talk to us about a very important topic which we all will enjoy. And because I know there are many of you out there, you have been struggling, you've been trying to make ends meet, and then you've been doing many things, couple of things. You've tried business, you've moved into career, you've had some level of education here and there, and it's as though these things are not working out for you. But I'm here to tell you to keep pushing because of this prolific story I read about a very, very old scientist by name Thomas Edison. Now, Thomas Edison was a man that, you know, he was a man that didn't have the opportunity to go to have a proper education. In fact, the books has it that Thomas Edison was taught by his mom, by his parents, mathematics, English, and other subjects, and that was how come he could probably learn how to read and write and be able to do some calculations and some sums. But he didn't allow these things to deter him, to bring him down. And as a matter of fact, as at the age of 10, he had gone into entrepreneurship. He had started this, what we call this newspaper business, and then by 16, he already had the telegraph. He had already started a training in telegraph. You see, this young boy was committed to becoming a change in his world, in his time. And then he wouldn't allow the situation, the things that he has passed through, deter him. So fascinating, And come to think of it, one very fascinating thing about his discovery was that when the press had the opportunity to interview him and he was asked about how he discovered the bulb, which we all are using today, the streets of Dubai, the streets of Paris, is so lit up with light, beautiful lights, after this guy's discovery. And then he was asked, because he actually performed that experiment more than about 2,777 times. And guess what? Do you know what it means to do something again and again and again? The first, the second time, the third time, the fourth time, up until the 2,000th time, 774 times. This guy persisted. He continued doing what he knew would work. And one thing I love about him was that he never did it the same time. That means those 2,774 times before he got it right, there were 2,774 different attempts. So you are in business today, you are pursuing a career, you're trying to do something, you're trying to fix something, and it's as though these things are not working. I'm telling you, they said it is madness when you keep doing the same thing and expecting a different result. Unlike Thomas Edison, he didn't do it the same way. When he was asked, he said something very striking, something very remarkable. He said, every time I tried and it didn't work, that means he failed. He said he just learned one more way to how that this experiment will not work. See? So he kept encouraging himself. When he tried the first time, it didn't work. He said, no, it cannot work like this. He tried another time. He said, okay, that means it definitely will not work like this. And he persisted. He kept on doing it again and again and again until he got it right. So is there something you've been trying to do? Is there something you have been trying to bring to bear? You've been trying to change your world. You got to keep doing it. But I'd like to encourage you, don't do the same things you did last year, especially if it's not working. You got to rethink again. You got to change your perspective. You got to read new books. You got to make new discoveries, make new research. I tell you, readers are leaders. So if you want to discover things, if you want to break this jinx of entrepreneurship, of generational wealth, you got to be somebody that reads, somebody that make research, someone that studies about every other people's thing. Like me, I have a mentor that I usually love watching so much on YouTube and on other social media. His name is Fisayo. Shout out to Fisayo for Sudo. He's my number one mentor for now, and then I love the way he does his things. And I'm going to come to you next time again. So if this clip has been a blessing to you, it has motivated, it has encouraged you to keep pushing, make sure you do well to share it. Of course, subscribe and follow us, and then drop some comment, and then we will be glad you did. You can support us by doing all of these things, and then we will always support you by coming to you, by trying to do things and bringing innovations that will actually help to improve your life and your circumstances and of your existence. So till I come your way next time again, stay connected and keep being positive. That is the way that you know you're surely going to be on top. See you next time.